Hello everyone, this is Aaron Bitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. Today we have the season finale for the Modified Series, as well as a couple other truck races to get accomplished. But I believe we have that Modified race first. It's season finale at Martinsville, so we know the deal. We need to win, and we need to ensure we have the most laps led. That is the only way we can 100% be confident that we are going to win this championship. But luckily Martinsville is our best track on the circuit, maybe besides the road course, but for the modifieds it's at least our second best track. We have not lost a race at Martinsville in the modifieds, so I'm probably jinxing myself, but let's just see what happens. What? Oh. There we go. I don't know what that was. We're off to a great start here. Alright. This is a terrible start.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Alright, that's a decent qualifying lap. We should be okay with that. Yeah, we're on the pole. We got over a second ahead of everybody else. So York and Anderson are the two guys we need to watch out for. York is third, Anderson is fifth. So as long as we win, and if we lead all the laps, then we're fine. But we need to lead the most laps as well. So let's head off to the race. We'll skip over Alan Bestwick again. But I don't foresee any issues here.
There's the green flag.
Except for getting a terrible initial launch there. But we should be fine. Pulling away already. As you guys know, I usually record on Sundays. I do all my recording on Sunday. And so I literally just finished watching the Minnesota Vikings game against the New Orleans Saints. For those of you who are interested in football, that was an amazing game. That was an amazing game. They said, what, 4 lead changes in the last 3 minutes? That was just an amazing game. And since I am a Lions fan, Minnesota Vikings are in the same division as the Lions, so I'm rooting for the Vikings. And I'm super happy that they pulled that off. Obviously, by the time this video goes up, they're probably playing already, since this will go up on Saturday. And depending on what time slot they get, they could be playing already against the Eagles. But that would be super cool if the Vikings can make it to the Super Bowl. Obviously, Lions, we have no hope. Well, we're getting a new head coach, but we have no hope. At least not. Not immediately, but it's super cool. We've seen the Packers win enough times to where it's super cool to see the Vikings win. Meanwhile, we're just pulling away here. York and Anderson are third and fourth, but yeah, we're just pulling away, so I'm just going to try to make some small talk here. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Vikings. The Super Bowl is in Minnesota this year, so that would be really cool if they could go to the Super Bowl in their home dome. There's your rhyming with Aaron segment for the day. Glad I got that out of the way. I don't think I've had one in a little while. But we're just pulling away here. How many laps do we have left? 8 laps. We are catching up to lap traffic. So hopefully by the time this video goes up, I've fixed my capture card issues. And I will be bringing you wonderful footage in 60 frames per second and all that on the PlayStation 4, hopefully. We'll see. And because of that new capture card, I might also start a new series on my Nintendo Switch. So, looking forward to that as well. But we have caught up to lap traffic here. We have a 7-second lead. So we're just going to hopefully cleanly. Never mind. Guess we're not going to do it cleanly. Lap traffic. Dang it! I was hoping it would be a clean race. No damage. Get maximum money. But nope. But we still got a huge lead here. Anderson and New York are 4th and 5th. 5 laps to go. Let's just try to get around all these cars. We got the Rainbow Warrior car here. I can't remember what his name is. But, oh well. It doesn't tell me, so I don't care. But I'm super happy to win this championship again. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just going to be a wrecking ball here. Cue Miley Cyrus in the background. But, I'm super excited to win this championship and most likely be done with this series. Obviously, the big championship is the truck series because we need to win that in order to... What are you doing? Why are you way up there? But we need to win the truck championship in order to make it to the Cup series. So that's obviously the big championship we need to win. But winning the modified championship will be a good payday, and we're saving up our money so that if we do win the truck championship, we'll be able to get a decent head start. As I just run over everybody. I am so sorry, all of you people that I've just demolished while I'm talking. But, so obviously, but we have a huge points lead in the truck series, so that's a good thing. White Flag was out, sponsored by Gallup Incorporated for what could be the last time in the modified series. We've lapped a decent amount of people too. I'm interested to see how far we've lapped up to. But it looks like it's going to be York in 2nd, Anderson in 3rd for the points. But we are going to win the point standings. And we are going to win the modified championship, the Featherlight Modified Championship. So that is awesome. I'm super happy with that. I'm glad we were able to do that even though we had to skip a race. We led all the laps, not even... any issue. We lapped up to 11th, so only the top 10 were on the lead lap. So that's cool. And that is a good way to cap off our modified series career, if I do say so myself. Can't be upset about winning a championship. Decent payday again. Probably had some damage. Fitch is the king of modifieds. Indeed we are. Once the race at Martinsville was completed, Aaron Fitch was officially announced as the Modified Series champion. Instead of doing a typical victory lap, Fitch stood on the hood of his car and addressed the media throng. I wish we could read the rest of that. But let's see how much we won by. We ended up winning the championship by 33 points. So that is awesome. 5 wins, 9 top 5s. I'll take that. Definitely. Considering we had to skip a race and still winning the championship, you cannot go wrong with that. But let's see what we have next. Let's actually look at, see, we have 1 truck race here and then 1 there. And then, so, we're gonna fit all 4 in this episode. This will be a longer episode, but I don't really want to have a 1 race episode, so this will be a bit of a longer episode. But we're going to get everything done. I wasn't expecting to get everything done, but we're going to get everything done. California. This is probably going to be a bad one for us. Bigger track, California, Michigan usually don't go too well for us. But yeah, we're going to get everything done. We usually do 3, but we'll do 4 in this episode. It'll be a little longer, but yeah, like I said, I really don't want to have a 1-race episode. So we'll do that. And let's qualify. But yeah, I'm not too excited about this race. Probably not going to do too well. But we do have some cushion room for our point standings here in the truck. We have, what, 127 point lead, I think it was? I am recording this relatively close to the last one. After the last recording, I went up and watched the end of the Saints-Vikings game. So, and now I'm back down here to record. But we're going to be flat out. It's just a matter of how much speed we have, which is not much, honestly. But let's see what we can do here. As long as we're smooth in the corners, we're going to have about as good a lap as we can. So far, so good. Just have a little skidding in 1 and 2. That's to be expected. Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault. So, not going to be a good qualifying lap. Let's just put it that way. Never mind. This is our best lap we ever turned here. Still probably not going to be a good qualifying lap, but... Hey, a top 10, I'll take it. Dotter is 12th, Wood is 11th, Quatfo's on the pole. So those are the 3 guys who are closest to us in the points. Well, let's head off to the race and see what happens. Obviously, pit strategy will probably play a decent factor into this, but
The race is going green.
let's see what happens.
There's the green flag. Car low. Car low. Car high. Clear high.
Let's try to get the draft. I believe that's Wood that we're following right now.
Car high.
But we're just slow. We're very, very slow. I'd like to get in front of Dotter, maybe get the draft from him. And that's John, oh my god. I almost said John Hamilton. Oh, that's a NASCAR 06 throwback if I've ever heard one. Bobby Hamilton.
The car head is pitting.
Oh, they're pitting already.
You're all clear.
That's new and exciting. I've never had them pit before. I do.
5 laps to go.
We're coming in this time. That's never happened before. That might actually hurt us a little bit. That has never happened before. How many laps are there in this race? That has never happened before. So we might have a crowded pit road here for once. Usually I'm the only one who comes in on my lap, but we're going to actually have a bit of a crowd here.
The leader's going into the pit. The 88 car is headed into the pit.
As am I, Mr. Crew Chief. As am I. 65, right there. 1 can of fuel, no tires, no repair. Up the tape a little bit. I guess we have a relatively clean pit road. Once we get to our pit stall. Wow, we have the first pit stall. I don't think we've ever had that before. Let's go. Alright, we're coming out 3rd, so... 4th, actually. So we actually lost a spot. But let's see where everybody else shakes out. Here comes Quatfo right behind. So he's going to have a spot on us. Actually made a little bit of contact there. Satsu is coming up behind as well. Okay, and running into me. That's fine, too. But we're 6th. I mean, we gained a few spots. Not as advantageous as usual, but...
The leader's going into the pit.
They're pitting again? They're pitting again! Oh, this game never ceases to throw a curveball at me. That was unexpected.
All clear.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Is Crafton and Presley gonna have to pit again? They pitted with me, so they shouldn't have to. Do I have to pit again? No, I'm good. Just thought I'd check. Let's see if Crafton comes in.
The leader's going into the pit.
He is. They're coming in. Presley's going in too. What is going on? I swear this game has some of the screwiest pit strategy ever. They come in on the first lap, and then they can't make it, so they two-stop it? What is this? I know we've seen this before, but that still doesn't make it any better. Looks like Norick and Schrader are still out with us. Are they going to have to pit as well? Alright, this guy's running high, so I guess I'll go low.
Clear high.
But this is definitely different. Love to get the draft of this person ahead of me. White flag is out, sponsored by Cake Bread again, I guess. Love to get underneath this guy, looks like I am.
Stay low, still there. You're all clear.
This is just a screwy race right here. I don't quite know how to explain this one. Looks like Norick and some of these fantasy guys are the last guys out along with me. They're smart enough to realize that you don't need to pit twice here if you take the right amount of fuel. Alright, I might pass a few more guys coming to the line. These guys a lap down.
Great job!
We win! Shouldn't have won, but we won. Looks like Norick will finish second unless if he runs out of fuel for some strange reason. And we'll gain a bunch of points. That was a messed up race right there. Yeah. I really don't have much of an explanation for that one. But let's move on and see what's next on the schedule. Phoenix, maybe? I don't remember if Homestead is in this game or not. But I would assume Phoenix and Homestead will be the last two races, as they usually are. Decent payday for us. We're building up money. And that's going to help us extend our points lead a bunch since... oh yeah, we have 166? 176? 176 points over Quaffle. So we almost have an entire race lead right now. Almost. I think it's 190 or 180 would be a full race lead. But we almost have $500,000 to spend on the Cup car too, so that's exciting. So Phoenix is next, and then Homestead will be last, as far as I recall. I love how our primary sponsor goal is to finish 20th or better in the season. And yet we're going to most likely win this championship. That's just crazy. I did not expect to be this good this season. I expected us to need another season of upgrades, but I think running the Modified Series really helped us gain the necessary funds to upgrade the car a lot quicker. Running the weekly racing series probably wouldn't have done much. Those paydays were pretty minuscule, but Modified Series is a decent payday for a team that's looking for a little extra cash. Turn, thank you. I feel like Phoenix is a track that I don't do very well at either. But we'll see what happens. I've proven myself wrong at some tracks that I normally don't do too hot at. New Hampshire being one of them. I believe we had some success at Richmond too. But I don't remember. I record this so separated that I don't really remember what happens. Alright, let's see what kind of lap we put down.
Alright, let's see where we
A 30.008. That's not our fastest lap we've ever turned here. And that's going to be 11th on the starting grid. That's fine. Again, pit stops usually will help us, and we have a huge points lead to burn, so we'll be in good shape. Sorry, Alan Bestwick. ESPN put you out of a job, and so do I, for now. Don't worry, I'll bring you back next season if we make it to the Cup Series.
Still there.
Okay, I'm just going to spin out everybody. I apologize.
Still there.
Okay, this is probably not the preferred line at Phoenix. No, it is definitely not.
Car low.
Oh, who was that? Norick? Bickle. McDonald. I have no idea. I didn't watch NASCAR when this game came out, okay? So I don't know.
Still there.
I don't know some of these guys. Pit strategy. Alright. We'll leave this up for now. Turn car, thank you. Pitting next time by. Pitting next time by.
You're low on fuel.
Meanwhile, we gain a ton of time in turn 1 there. Yep, we're coming in this time. No tires, 1 can of fuel, as usual. And let's see if the AI has some screwy pit strategy this time. Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going.
Slow down.
45, 45. There we go. That was a very terrible pit road entry, but that's fine. Not going to change a thing. Not going to touch it. And let's see where this puts us. Hopefully there's not a stupid 2-stop strategy for the AI again. It does seem like the pit crew is a lot slower on my fuel stops, which is kind of sad, but alright, let's see where we shake out here. I'm going to assume the majority came in that lap. As it usually is, I pit 1 lap sooner than everybody else and avoid the congestion. But let's see where we shake out here. If I can not hit the wall. There we go.
5 laps to go.
Alright. Haven't made up too many spots yet. I don't remember where we were when we came in either, so that probably doesn't help. I feel like this is about where we were. I'm going to assume there's a couple cars still left on pit road that we have to pass, so... So we'll gain a few more spots. Quap was only 2 spots ahead of us, so we're not going to lose too many points. To him, at least. We might crack the top 10 here. 11th. If we can pass 1 more car, we might crack the top 10. Which I will say is a success, considering how bad I am at this track in this game. Oh no, there's the wall again. Dang it. How many laps left?
That was a great lap.
3 laps to go until this is over. Beautiful. That was a smooth lap. Didn't really gain any time though. 2 laps to go. We're probably going to be stuck in 11th here, which is fine for me. I will take an 11th at Phoenix. I would love a top 10, but that just doesn't seem to be in the cards. We're not going to lose too many points. Thoughtful to pass somebody, so he's in 8th, I believe. White flag is out. Sponsored by NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. We have gained a little bit of time on Setzer, but I don't think we'll have enough laps to pass him.
That's worth a few points.
Alright, that's the last lap. I'll take it. In 11th place, not the best finish. We will definitely lose some points, but luckily we did have a big points gap built up already, so we should not be in harm's way. Dodder did win, and Wood and Quattro were 7th and 8th, so we're going to lose a fair share of points. But it shouldn't be too catastrophic yet. Should not be too catastrophic yet. That was a horrible payday, though. Horrible. Alright, let's see what the points look like. Dodder is in 2nd. We still have a 150-point lead, I think. Yes, 150 points. So we're still in good shape. Crawford is in 3rd. Oh yeah, I forgot Crawford moved up into 2nd after that. But anyway, looks like, I'll just confirm, but this is the last race of the season at Homestead. So this is going to be a 4-race episode, so this will be a little longer, over the half-hour mark. But that is fine, because we're going to hopefully win our 2nd championship of the day. So, hopefully we can have a good finish here. But let's qualify first. We gotta do that. Homestead, I don't really remember what our tendencies were here. We've only raced here once, so don't really know what is gonna happen here, but let's just see. That's a big flag. That is a big flag. Just a random comment there. This is a lot flatter than it is now. Oh my gosh, this is so flat. There is no banking whatsoever here. There must have been a repave to change that. This is the flattest mile and a half I've ever encountered. Either the game royally screwed up the making of this track, or there was a repave that saved this track, in my opinion. Wow. But let's see what we can do. I'm not expecting too much.
Alright.
That is our fastest lap we've ever turned here, but like I said, we've only been here once. Hey, 7th place qualifying effort. Quattro's on the pole, Crawford is 3rd. Where is Dodder? Dodder is 9th, Wood is 10th. So we're all in the top 10 right now. That's fine. But let's head off to the race. And skip the ambassador control again. And let's see if we can get a decent start here. Got the patented 4 wide starts here.
Car high. Car low.
Let's see, when are we going to have to pit? A couple laps, so we'll keep it on here for now. If we can stay in the top 10, we're going to be fine. There's no way if we stay in the top 10 that they're going to be able to pass me in the points.
All clear. Car high. All clear.
Turn, thank you. Hey, we're up in the 4th.
Clear high.
Wasn't really expecting that today. We've also lost a draft now, so at least a draft in front of us. We might have a shot to win this thing if pit strategy goes our way, which it usually does. But that is Quapful leading, Crawford in 2nd. Setser's not really on the points picture, so I'm not too concerned about him. But yeah, this is an ugly track when it's flat. Either they royally screwed up the making of this track in the game, or this track was just bad. Because this is around the time when this track started hosting the last race of the season, I believe. This actually might be the first time when this game was made that NASCAR had the last race of the year at Homestead. But let's see, coming in next time by... we do not need to use the access road going in, at least. So that is good. I'm pretty sure we don't have to do it coming out either. If we're attentive to our situation, should not have to. Coming in this time for our usual no tires and 1 can of fuel. Hopefully we'll have a clean pit road for us. That would be nice. No idea how fast I need to be. I'm going to slow down a little bit. 1 can, no tires, no repair. Not going to change a thing. The car feels great. And depending on how this pit cycle goes, we might have a fair shot at a win. Alright, come on. You can be faster than this, Mr. Gasman. Jeez, you were a lot faster at this earlier in the season. Did we end up changing our pit crews? I remember I had talked about that. Alright, I guess we are going to have to use the access road coming off. That's fine, though. Shouldn't be too costly. Oh yeah, this is actually a very nice access road. But we're going to have the issue of these guys are coming in. Well, luckily that guy was smart enough not to wreck me, even though he does intend on coming in. Well, let's see where we shake out here.
Five laps to go.
Already cracking the top 10, top 5. I see 3 cars ahead, and I'm going to assume there's still someone on pit road. If I can get around Crawford, that would be great. Going to try to get a bit of a draft and go underneath.
Still there.
So there's still someone on pit road, McDonald. But Crawford uses the crossover maneuver there, and that screws me up. So we're in the 4th now. I still think I have a shot at maybe 3rd with Setzer, but probably not going to have a shot at Crawford. Unless if lap cars really start to hinder the progress of the leaders. But again, this is all we really need to do.
The car ahead is pitting.
The car ahead is pitting. Okay, it wasn't any of the leaders. It was one of the lapped cars who just came off of pit road, is pitting again for some reason.
Still there. All clear.
Looks like I'm getting through lap traffic just about as good as anybody else.
Still there.
So that's not helping out too much right now. We have to go high here. Well, it looks like Setzer is getting locked in right there. But they got around lap traffic super quick, so unless if a miracle happens or a caution, we're not going to be catching up to them. Because they're just getting around lap traffic so fast. How many laps to go? 2 to go. We're tight. I should have loosened up the car a little bit, or added some tape, one of the two. But it looks like we're going to lock ourselves into a 4th place finish here, which is exactly what we needed. As long as we finished in the top 10, we wouldn't have had any issues with points. So probably even top 15, honestly. White flag is out, sponsored by the Triple Cherry, I assume some sort of casino or slot machine company. We are getting held up by lap traffic a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to catch up in time. Checkered flag is out. Looks like Rick Crawford's going to win this race. We are going to finish 4th. And that should lock up our Truck Series championship. But we'll have to wait until the newspapers come out to confirm. But yeah, we could have only lost a maximum of 20 points. So there's no possible way, unless if they randomly add another race that they don't invite me to. There's not really any other way for us to lose this championship. So let's just look at the newspapers here. Decent payday for finishing 4th. Alright, Fitch is truck champion. And yet they have a picture of Rick Crawford in victory lane. Immediately after the last race of the season, NASCAR officials made the announcement. Aaron Fitch is the season champion. While Fitch took a victory lap, fireworks exploded overhead and race fans cheered and screamed with joy. Once things settled down a bit, Fitch, and we'll never know. But that's going to set us up to run the Cup Series next year, which means we have graduated from the Modified Series. We will not be racing on the Modified Series anymore. We've also racked up $500,000, and that's before any of our bonuses, our contract bonuses. So we're going to have a decent amount of money going into next season to hopefully get a little head start on everybody else in the Cup Series. But we will do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and click that little notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.